I hope you are aware that the man you voted for has received billions, not millions, so billions of naira in the last 3 months. And I want you to ask yourself this particular question. Have you seen it in your roads? Have you seen it in your hospital? Have you seen it in your child's school? Like if your child is attending a public school? Or as you're watching this, do you feel like that money has disappeared into thin air? Now, let me show you this. Can you see it? This is the real government data. It's not speculation. That is what was shared to your state by the federal government. And today, I want to break it down where that money came from, how much that money is, and what your government was supposed to actually do with that money. Because call your governor is not just a meme. It's a constitutional responsibility. And after today, you will know exactly what question to ask. Let's get right into it. Section 1. What is FAAC? I know you'll be wondering. FAAC stands for Federation Account Allocation Committee. Every month, the federal government collects money from oil sales, taxes, VAT, which is value added tax, custom duties, and other sources. Like anytime you transfer that 10,000 naira, they take 15 naira, all of this other money. Are you getting me? They take all of this money. The money goes into a central pool called the federal account. Then FAAC are the one responsible to divide it among 3 tiers: the federal government, the 36 state governments, and the 774 local government councils. Now, in March 2026 alone, the FAAC has shared over 2 trillion naira. Just in March 2026, the federal government got about 789 billion naira for themselves, while state government got 657 billion naira, and the local government got 468 billion naira. Yes, you heard me, billion. That is happening every single month, not once a year. This amount is not once a year, it is every single month. Is that clear? Let's move to the next section. Where does this money come from, right? Is this subsidy removal money? That's the question we need to ask right now. So let me answer that. The honest answer is yes, significantly. Before June 2023, NNPCL was spending over 4 to 5 trillion naira every year subsidizing petrol prices. When Tinubu removed the subsidy, right, in his first day, the money stopped going to petrol stations and started flowing into that federation account we talked about. In 2014, total FAAC disbursement hit 28.78 trillion naira. That is a 79% jump from the previous year. Now, states and local government received 15 trillion of that. These are the same governors crying they don't have money. But that's not only subsidy money. Let's not get it twisted. There's VAT money in it. The tax we pay when we buy data, food, clothing, all of those things, anything that they take tax from us, those are now major sources, right? In January 2026, VAT alone contributed over 913 billion naira to the FAAC pool. So you can see that we are the one contributing some of this money, because every time you buy airtime, every time you buy something in the supermarket and all of that, your suffering is actually funding those allocations. So there are hidden deductions that you will not, some of you will not notice. All those 50 naira, all those small money. But here's the twist. Before any money reaches your governor, massive deductions are taken at the top. Between 2023 and 2025, the total FAAC deduction rose by 115% from 6 trillion to 14 trillion naira. Now, you will see why many of these state governors are advocating that Tinubu must continue. Because the moment he came in, he increased the cost of governance and increased the allocation getting to them. So, are you getting it? So, some individual federal agencies now receive more money than entire state government. So, the money you see in that infographic, that is what is left after federal government has already taken their cut. So, that money you see that they distribute to these governors, that's not all the money that is made. The federal government takes their cut before sharing the rest. Relax. Let's go to the next section. what are governors actually doing with the money that gets to them? Right? Now, this section, it will make you angry a little bit. Yes, this section will make you angry a little bit. There's a report, right, that ADC is alleging that APC governors have diverted about 800 billion naira from that FAAC account to fund Tinubu's 2027 re-election campaign. 800 billion. So, while the Nigerians that cannot afford gari, gas, and all of these things are still doling 50 naira and small money from tax and all of that, they are removing some money to fund Tinubu's presidential campaign, allegedly. So, even outside that political division, here is the pattern. Most states, they will use FAAC money to pay salaries, which is the bare minimum. Normally, without that subsidy removal, salaries are being paid. So some are using it to actually clear old debts. Now, there was a year like that about 23 governors were owing salaries. All of these things because of subsidy. So a few of them, they will announce projects, right? The project starting and the competition, they do that. So research shows that the tech and digital projects by state government are mostly symbolic, designed to win applause from press conference, not to deliver real results. So governors and commissioners, they will appoint projects based on political loyalty. That's company that can give them their courts. They will not appoint it based on competence. Then the money will quietly enter a private pocket, those deductions. Are you getting it? And the saddest part is that SERAP, the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, have been demanding since 1999 that governors should publish how they spend FAAC allocations. Now, over 25 years, the governors have not answered that question. They don't publish it. No audit, no internal audit to show how that money is spent. Okay. Section 4. Does Tinubu have a point? Does Tinubu have a point? Because if you look at that infographic, it says, call your governor. Everything will be Tinubu. That's what they are saying. So, do they have a point by, alleging that call your governor? Let me be honest, right? I'll give you an honest analysis. Yes and no. Let's talk about the yes. Governors have real money and real responsibility. The FAAC, the data of the FAAC provides that, right? If your road is bad, your hospital has no drugs, and your school, the teachers are suffering, public schools, your governor cannot completely hide behind Tinubu for that one, because he received billions. So you deserve an answer for that. Are you getting me? But, and this is critical, the 1999 constitution gives governor the title of chief security officer of their state, but removes their operational control over the police. So the Nigerian police force is controlled by the president through the inspector general of police. So governors can give directions, but the commissioner of police will refer those instructions to Abuja before acting. So when insecurity rises in your state, the governor is blamed, but he cannot deploy the police without the federation permission. Are you understanding me? That is the constitutional contradiction at the heart of Nigerians' government's failure. So that is why in a video I posted on this channel, you can go and check for it, where Tinubu said the bulk of the operation or of security starts and ends at the table of the president. Where I now said Tinubu is the president now, so everything should start and end with him. Because even if governor wants to give directive, they must send the instruction, they must receive permission from Abuja. Are you getting me? So the full truth is this: Tinubu is the one that controls security. So that's why we point fingers at him completely, because he himself said in 2014. So governors controls development spending, but when it comes to security, meanwhile, even the development in some states, we are failing. Both the development, everything is failing. Because look at VDM, building schools. If governors are using those billions entering their hand, VDM should have no business raising money to build public schools. I think one other House of Rep or Senator also did that again. And governments are receiving allocations. So guys, let's bring it all together. The numbers in that infographic are not Tinubu's personal money. They are your money. Like, it's not Tinubu that is doling it from his pocket. They are my money, your money. They collect it from oil that sits under our feet. The VAT that comes from every transaction we make. Those 50 naira you see that they used to deduct. Yes. The question is not whether the governors are actually getting that money. They are getting it. 100. But the question is, what are they using that money to do? Right? And that is a question every Nigerian must start demanding answer to. Many of us we are ignorant. We don't know these things. As 2027 approaches, we need to ask our governors questions. Before we vote in 2027, we need to ask questions and know what has my governor done in my state. I hope this video, you understand something from it. If you understand, drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'm Adeoti Abayomi. I will keep dropping facts. No propaganda, no sentiment, just pure facts. I'll see you on the next video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. God bless you and God bless Nigeria.